Some foods that many of us eat that can increase the likelihood of a blockage. There are also some foods that work to cleanse your arteries and keep them open as well. And that is exactly what we are going to talk about in this video with you today. Be sure to watch until the end because there's one food that always seems to surprise everyone. Flaxseed. Flaxseed is one of the best foods to eat to protect your heart. This is the first food that we need to talk about, flaxseed. Flax seeds are a trendy superfood because they offer several health benefits for the human body. Great for your arteries because their components work to decrease cholesterol levels, which can lower blood pressure and reduce the likelihood of a blood clot forming. Flax seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and lignans, making them powerful allies in maintaining heart health and preventing arterial blockages. Green tea is one of the best drinks for your heart. Green tea is another superfood that can be beneficial for your heart health because studies found that people who drink green tea regularly tend to have a healthier cardiovascular system than those who don't. This is because green tea is loaded with polyphenol, which researchers believe offer multiple health benefits, including for your heart and blood vessels. One study found that those who drink green tea were 20% less likely to experience heart disease or have a stroke and 22% less likely to pass away from heart-related conditions. Next, we need to talk about walnuts at number 3. Walnuts. You should eat walnuts every day to help maintain a healthy heart and prevent heart disease. Always remember that whenever you eat a meal that is high in fat content, it puts your arteries in a state of shock. Over time, this causes them to stiffen and become hardened. One study found that if you eat walnuts along with a meal that is high in fat, it results in effects that are much less severe. Eating a few walnuts every day can help lower your cholesterol and reduce inflammation in your heart. Walnuts are full of omega-3s, healthy fats, plant sterols, and fiber. These benefits are most effective when you eat walnuts instead of unhealthy snacks like chips and cookies. 4. Beets. Another heart-healthy food to consider is beets. Beets are known to be high in nitrates. When you eat beets, your body transforms their properties into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule that performs important roles in the body. When blood vessels become inflamed, it can cause a decrease in the amount of nitric oxide that your body produces. Eating foods that are loaded with dietary nitrates, like beets, can offset these negative effects caused by inflammation. In fact, research found a link between consuming foods high in nitrates and a lower risk of dying from heart problems. Just a quick reminder, this video is for informational purposes only. 5. Next on our list of heart-healthy foods are fish. The next food that can offer benefits for your arteries is fish. That is because fish is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. Studies found that the components of omega-3s work to decrease the manifestation of cellular adhesion. This means that they can decrease the buildup of plaque that occurs in the arteries. When you decrease plaque buildup, it lowers your risk of other heart-related problems as well. Incorporating good omega-3 rich fish like salmon, sardine, cod, and even canned light tuna into your diet can significantly improve arterial health and lower the risk of cardiovascular diseases and stroke. Next up is beans. Add beans to soups and salads for a nutritional boost to your heart health. For example, black beans. They are full of heart-healthy nutrients like folate, antioxidants, and magnesium, which can help lower blood pressure. Their fiber helps control cholesterol and blood sugar. Beans are rich in fiber and are known for being a heart-healthy food. Like other foods that we've mentioned, beans also work to decrease plaque buildup as well. Several studies have shown that eating beans can decrease the amount of bad cholesterol in the body. Top tip: don't forget to rinse canned beans to remove extra salt. 7. Citrus fruits. Moving right along, another heart-healthy food is citrus fruits. Citrus fruits are best for your heart. For example, foods like oranges contain the cholesterol-fighting fiber pectin. They also contain potassium, which helps control blood pressure. Cups of orange juice a day lowered diastolic blood pressure among overweight patients. Not only are citrus fruits very tasty, but they also contain vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that may benefit the cardiovascular system. One of the primary constituents that I need to mention is flavonoids because the flavonoids in citrus fruits work to decrease inflammation and free radicals in the blood. Citrus fruits like mandarins are packed full of dietary flavonoids like hesperidin, hesperitin, naringin, naringenin, and tangerine, and this is likely why they may help protect against heart disease. When you eat these fruits, you are helping to lower plaque buildup while lowering cholesterol, and eating citrus fruits is linked to a lower risk of stroke and other heart problems as well. Turmeric. Next up is turmeric. Turmeric is the bright yellow spice that is often found in Indian cuisine. It wasn't until recently that medical experts discovered its positive health benefits. It contains antioxidants that work to prevent fatty deposits from developing in the arteries. It contains anti-inflammatory properties as well that work to prevent the arteries from hardening over time. Another spice that can provide a boost to your cardiovascular system is cinnamon. It contains antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that are responsible for improving cholesterol and blood pressure levels. A study found that eating 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon per day can decrease your blood sugar, triglycerides, and LDL cholesterol levels. In addition to lowering LDL cholesterol, researchers believe that eating cinnamon every day can also lower blood pressure. Since high blood pressure is linked to cardiovascular disease, consuming cinnamon lowers your risk in another way. 10. Oats. Another healthy food that we need to talk about is oats. Oats contain antioxidants that inhibit inflammatory proteins, lowering LDL cholesterol levels and preventing atherosclerosis. Also, note that oats are loaded with fiber, which offers other health benefits as well. Studies found that the majority of Americans do not get enough fiber in their diets. Fiber is important because it can help decrease the risk of developing diabetes, stroke, heart disease, and cancer. So do your cardiovascular system a favor and try to eat more oats and fiber in your diet. So now that we've covered some of the foods that can be beneficial for your arteries, let's take a look at some of the foods that you should avoid if you want to improve the health of your cardiovascular system. As a general rule of thumb, you should always try to avoid foods that are high in cholesterol because it combines with fat, calcium, and other substances in the blood to form plaque, which can cause blockages in your arteries. Also, try to avoid foods that are high in saturated fat and trans fat because they are culprits when it comes to plaque buildup in the arteries as well. I get it, guys. It's unfortunate because many of the tasty foods that we enjoy contain these components that are bad for the cardiovascular system. But when it comes to improving our overall health, I think it's a sacrifice that we have to make. Here are some examples of the types of foods to avoid. In general, try to avoid meat with a lot of fat, high-fat cheese, butter, egg yolks, whole milk and cream, processed meats, fried foods, ice cream, soda, baked goods, and really just foods with a lot of salt and foods that are high in sugar. Any food that is high in cholesterol, saturated fat, and/or trans fats will likely have negative effects on your entire cardiovascular system. Instead, you can opt for the healthier options that we talked about earlier in this video. Real quick, guys, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It really helps support the channel and I greatly appreciate it. And while you're down there, go ahead and click the subscribe button as well because we have a ton of other videos on our channel that I think you will enjoy.